orders are as follows. Good morning, cadets. Welcome back to our Starfield playthrough where, unfortunately, I'm kind of frustrated. Why? Because I have another quest that I can't finish, and this is Escape from the Endless Voyage, which I probably could have maybe I should have taken the Persuade option and finished this quest, but I said no, I'm not gonna do the Persuade. I'm gonna get the potatoes, which I got. I found a store that had potatoes and was relatively quick, so to speak, or didn't have to wait that much with the wait function. Only 4 hours, and that translated in, it was on Titan actually, the store. And even if you say like I was waiting 4 hours, but how this game takes into account the position, the time zone, so to speak, in space, 4 hours waiting was actually like around 60 something hours in universal time over there on Titan. So that was rather quick, and I got the potatoes. But unfortunately, every time if I select location of the constant, it sends me to Porima. The ship is not there. I tried to go into the previous position where I found, I believe it was Bell, and I think it's only like the beacon locator over there, which it doesn't let me to scan or pinpoint anything. So yeah, this is another quest I won't be able to finish. That's up to what, 1, 2, 3, 4 quests now, if I consider the Primordial Network, which I did find, but it did not count as completed. So yeah, at the moment I did receive another activity to talk with Barrett, sure, and I'm just gonna see if I can do at least, what was it, last resort on Gagarin, which I'm in Gagarin right now. I'm gonna talk with Barrett. Maybe he's gonna give me his side quest or not, and maybe he's here on Gagarin as well. If not, yeah, I'm just gonna do the side quest here on Gagarin, see if there's any side quest I can do, hopefully not get bugging out like all the others. And the plan will be finally maybe focus on the Crimson Fleet faction quest, and then main quest, and we'll see what else we find along the way. But for now, let's just talk with Barrett.
You know, I needed this. Exploring the galaxy with you by day, investigating the mysterious legal woes of my long-dead spouse by night.
What else were you hoping for?
Hey, I'm not complaining. Honestly, these have been some of the best days of my life in a long time. I mean that.
Well, I'm glad to see your sense of humor is back.
Vasco never appreciated my humor that much. I was just remembering how I'd pour my heart out to Vasco. So many times. I told him all about Irvin. He showed me a chart of how sad I should expect to feel.
He had a sadness by time chart.
He was really hoping the visual presentation would help. It did not.
So you talk to Vasco about Irvin frequently?
Why not? Trust me, I've talked to way less sentient humans before. Vasco's just fine for most conversations.
Did you travel with anyone else other than Vasco, though?
Sure, folks from the Lodge, folks from my past. I've got friends when and where I need them. But traveling with you has been different. We're more of a team. It feels stronger.
Oh, I'm sure Vasco was a reliable co-pilot.
Oh, we got to point B many times just fine. Top-notch co-pilot. Would recommend him to anybody. Anyway, I'm glad you're here right now because we have things to discuss about Irvin's case. I heard back from my contact. They looked into Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Looks like they paid off the judge. And that's not all. My contact really came through for us. Turns out the witness was threatened until he withdrew his testimony. And thanks to our contact, we now have the receipts.
So it was not actually a bribe for the contact. For the witness, actually, not the contact. Alright. What's the proof the witness was threatened?
My contact has an audio log with the identity of the speaker verified, time-stamped, everything.
And was the proof Hephaestus paid the judge?
Bank transactions. A precise amount was transferred to the judge only the day before the ruling.
So you don't have the actual evidence with you, right?
No, my contact does for now. I trust them. We worked together a long time ago. And it depends on what I want to do with all the proof. If anything.
Okay, but I think we need more evidence.
I tend to agree. It's interesting, but not enough to take it to a lawyer yet. So I know a cyber runner who has accessed corporate archives before. They can dig into the classified archives before we go to a lawyer. We can pay extra for them to use less legal methods to obtain information, but that adds risk.
What happens if we're caught?
I don't know. I guess that's a good question for a lawyer.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So yeah, here 4,000 credits. Do it.
I appreciate that, Captain. But I'll take care of any fines or bribes that come up from this. You have always been so supportive of me during this process. Let me take care of this part. Depending on what they find out, it might be time to talk to a lawyer. I'll see if I can find one. Whew. Taking on Hephaestus isn't going to be easy. And I say this as someone who's fought the Crimson Fleet. Maybe I should study up on the art of cross-examination. Might come in handy at the trial.
Might. Do you have any other dead loved ones with mysteries to solve?
Well, my long-lost cousin had this farmstead that was taken over by pirates. I'm just kidding. But no, probably not.
Alright. Anyway, I think that's the lawyer's job. Let's just focus on gathering evidence first.
That's solid advice. Know your actual limitations, and not the ones granted to you by a mysterious superpower. Anyway, let's go adventure while we wait on the cyber runner to get back to us.
Sure, let's. Okay, so each... Didn't select me any quest. Right, let's select the last resort. And...
Mech construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical, Archmite, and Satori Mills are dedicated to Gagarin. We were just hoping Gagarin could show the same dedication in return.
I'm not closing off the city every time you want to run a tour group through here.
Our investor visits are the key to making Gagarin a place that works again. A place where people want to live again.
People are living here just fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have security work to get back to.
any
You're not on my
potential...
calendar. Is this Archmite related? I'm on Gagarin to make money, not friends. Can't imagine what the temperatures get up to outside the canyons.
What's Archmite?
Archmite? We're the galaxy's premier heavy equipment firm. Diggers, construction robotics, that sort of thing. And we're on Gagarin to take advantage of an opportunity. The city's old mech factories have been sitting dormant for years now. But they're open again thanks to us. We've automated the old assembly lines and brought plenty of money to the city in the process. It's a win-win for all involved.
So, what was the conversation about with the security officer?
Oh, Chief Pretorius? She thinks Gagarin is just peachy being poor and run down. Has no vision. But Archmite does. Thanks to our investment, the largest formerly shuttered mech plant in the city has been refurbished and is churning out some of the finest heavy equipment in the settled systems. And we're sharing that vision of a revived Gagarin with others. We've been bringing in investors, showing them all the potential of this place. We were only asking the chief to make sure the areas we'd planned to visit didn't have any malcontents running around. Unfortunately, some of the locals don't appreciate all we've done for the city.
I mean, treat them with respect. I'm sure the locals will come around eventually.
We expect they will. After all, what truer sign of respect is there than a high-paying salary?
Uh, Many other things, but yeah, let's leave it as that. Because I take it you're not from Gagarin.
What gave it away? I was born in New Atlantis, but the business environment is so stuffy there. Centuries-old firms set in their ways. Gagarin is gritty, exciting, an opportunity for growth. And isn't that what business and life are all about?
Okay.
Bye now.
No quests. I was hoping maybe some quest. Oh, you have stolen items. You have a contraband over here. I can, security terminal. I can. Criminal records is locked. I'm not gonna hack, especially with the chief right here. Although. Maybe now she has her back turn. Looks like kinda fudged up. Ah, okay. I did fudge up. Because we have this one. Gotcha. Okay. Case charge redacted. Cleaned. Cleans collectible. Okay. Nothing.
I know you can bypass this system's security.
Nothing of importance yet.
Tell me you're here to just report a good old-fashioned crime? If I have to deal with one more corporate exec begging for special treatment, I'll eat my badge.
What's this about? The executives?
Oh, you haven't heard? Gagarin's going to be the next New Atlantis, or so we've all been told. Centauri Mills, Archmite, Reliant Medical, they all bought up and renovated derelict buildings here in the city in the past couple years. We needed the jobs, to be sure. Gagarin got hit hard after the mech plants were all shuttered when the colony war ended. But I'm not sure I've ever met a more entitled group than these executives. Treat the city like an amusement park, and all of us as the amusements. It's kept me and my people plenty busy, just not with actual policing. But I'm sorry, did you actually need to report something?
I mean, no, but if you're looking for some new crimes to investigate, I'm happy to oblige.
You know, your stand-up routine leaves something to be desired. Though if you're gunning for a personalized tour of one of Gagarin's holding cells, that can certainly be arranged. But I think we might have gotten off on the wrong foot. I'm Delitzo Pretorius, UC Security Chief. It's our job to deal with any law breaking around Gagarin, and we take that job very seriously. Now, was there something I can help you with?
Hold up. I thought I was asking if she has some jobs for me, quests, or whatever. Did I just actually mean that I should do some crimes so she can just throw me in jail and have a bit of, I don't know, fun day, so to speak? Right. That was weird. Anyway, anything I should see while I'm in Gagarin?
Gagarin's not really that sort of burg. Most of the restaurants went belly up when the mech trade shut down. Only one left is Lizzie's, on the other side of town, though it does have a nice view of the square. There's also a little social club the local executive set up across from Lizzie's, but it's still pretty light on amenities. Now, if you're just looking to resupply, then you'll want Clint's. Another case of last business standing, but he's got a good selection. And for medical supplies, you'll want Dr. Kayala. You can find both of them on the main concourse. Beyond that, We're just corporate offices and private homes.
And how long have you been on the job?
Well, I came here right after training, which was 10 years ago now. Gagarin was a lot rougher then. People were still reeling from all the plants getting shut down after the war. So there was a lot of petty theft, break-ins. I was responsible for putting together a pretty busy community outreach program. Worked out well enough that they eventually made me chief.
So is there a lot of crime in Gagarin?
We've had our issues. Some folks aren't thrilled about the corporations moving in, but the majority don't act on it. Those that do largely keep it civil. Protest, throw some paint, occasional crate wanders off. But we've managed to avoid any open conflict so far. It's really not a bad assignment.
Okay,
Just stay out of trouble.
I'll try. I'm not promising anything. Right, so do we have
Watch your
cleans?
step. It's easy to take a sudden trip around here.
You're the one I need to talk.
Another busy day in Gagarin
side
Landing.
quest.
Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I've got a lot of shipments to process still, so let's cut to the chase. Are you here to claim a shipment in storage, or do you have some other shipping concern? Did one of my robots wander off again? Was it something else entirely?
There's a lot of cargo come through here?
You'd be surprised. Gagarin's had a bit of a resurgence lately as an industrial hub. It seems like every week they're storing and shipping more and more cargo. That reminds me, if this keeps up, we're going to need more robots.
And what can you tell me about this shipping warehouse?
Well, it's owned by Unified Transport. We employ a mostly robotic staff. Fewer mistakes that way. We do short-term storage, long-term. I guess that's pretty much it. It's a warehouse. We do shipping. Enough said.
Sure are a lot of robots around here.
What do you expect? Robots never get tired. They don't need breaks. They can carry heavy loads. They're faster and more efficient in every way for this kind of work. And if I'm being honest, I prefer their company. When you've spent most of your life in space away from people, you learn to trust technology more than humanity.
Okay. But I'm here actually on behalf of Paradiso to pick up air purifier parts for a recall.
I'd like to help you, but there's a problem with my computer system. I can't
Of
verify
course.
your claim number at the moment. The technician said they should be done fixing it by 1100 hours local time.
Why are these parts stored here then, out in the bond docks?
Look, Gagarin may be past its heyday, but we've still got a lot going on here. It's prime real estate for industrial ventures. Corporations will often contract with our secure warehouse facilities here to store merchandise. Some companies use it for older parts, like the ones you're picking up, so that they don't take up space they need in their own warehouses for merchandise that moves more quickly.
Well, as much as I maybe don't really want to wait, I can try to fix your computer right now if you don't mind.
Normally I wouldn't allow it, but work is starting to back up. And I wasn't looking forward to staying late to finish processing all the claims. So, what the hell? Take a crack at it.
Alright, where's that computer then? Over here, pardon me, Barrett. You load in the computer system, managed to find the divide by zero error that was brought the entire system down. You managed to locate the source of the error and fix the code. Nice. Alright, all done.
I, don't think you're supposed to be here?
You mean down here inside this room or per general? Anyway, I fixed the computer. You should be able to verify that claim for me now.
Finally. All those years goofing off on computers has paid off.
Indeed.
How about that? I guess I can call up the technician. And thanks to you, I won't have to work extra to make up for the time. Here's your order. Thanks again for the help.
Thank you. Okay. Also, I'm wondering if actually we're actually
Been to
close
Clint's
to
recently?
He get crushed under all
11.
that crap yet?
So maybe I could have waited a couple of hours. Right, so this loops back there. Oh, hello. Nothing in these crates that warrants my attention, unfortunately. I did get past Reliant Medical.
If my services are inadequate, please leave a complaint so I can improve.
Do you have any magazines that would increase my skill? Helena Strickland. Why does that name sound familiar? Strickland.
You're not the usual courier. Please
What?
tell me you're his replacement, and that you're just here to pay me a long overdue visit on his behalf.
What are you talking about? What delivery?
What am I talking about? I'm talking about someone, anyone, handing over my exceedingly late delivery. Now, are you my courier's replacement or not?
No, but I could find them.
You're not the courier. Our delivery service doesn't run late like this. Something must have happened. Look, I'm expecting a very important package. Very important. What would you say to tracking it down for me? Quickly. I pay, and I pay well.
Sure.
Good. Let's get you on your way then.
Oh, okay. I guess I have to follow you. Can you move? Thank you. Okay, I'm getting... okay. Game. Oh, for crying out loud. Barrett. There we go. Make way. Where are you going? I don't know. Oh, come on.
Akachi Rosenblum, United Transport, Gagarin branch. Now, please. Akachi, it's Helena, over at Reliant Medical. Your courier never showed. I need his stops for the day. This is my I don't care voice, Akachi. Oh? And what's your firm's policy on losing our branch as a client? I thought so. Send it to my personal slate. Thank you, Akachi. Here, all the places our courier might have gotten waylaid. She mentioned a panel or something that you can plug his ID number into at each delivery point. They should tell you if he's been there recently. The ID's 8148. When you do finally track him down, you can tell him you'll be completing delivery. Now go get me my package. Please.
Oh, at least she said, please. Okay, is this actually all here? And what about... what was this guy? Yo. Bonnie Fack? Okay. Interesting name.
I'm sorry, but if this isn't directly related to Reliant Medical business, you should really schedule an appointment.
Yeah, okay, so what's business like this on these days on Gagarin?
Gagarin is a city on the rise. Cheap facilities, an enthusiastic labor market. Archmite and Centauri mills are just learning what Reliant's known for years. Gagarin is the place to do business.
And what's it like to work for Reliant?
What's that like? Challenging. I work for Helena Strickland, one of the most driven executives in the industry. I tied really, though she seems to forget it's not just her that's responsible for Reliant's successes around here.
And what do you do for fun around here?
Who knows? Drink themselves to death? I honestly haven't the slightest. I'm usually too busy trying to make something of this city. But if you aren't the seize the day type, you can wander over to Lizzie's. I haven't heard about any waves of blindness striking the city's residents, so the drinks can't be that bad.
Oh,
Reliant's always here when you need us.
Okay, would that be another side quest?
I was thinking about going for a hike outside the canyon. Then I remembered where we are and got a drink.
Seems really old school, your shop over here.
Welcome to Clint's. Whatever you need, I'm sure I've got it lying around somewhere. Except mech parts. Don't trade those anymore, so don't waste your time asking.
There's something wrong with selling mech parts?
Well, for one, it's illegal in UC space. Making mech platforms used to be Gagarin's bread and butter. So, since they were banned in the armistice, I get 1 to 2 folks a month asking what kind of relics I might have lying around. But I'm not about to risk a contraband fine at my age. So that's why I just lay it out up front.
Nice to meet you then. Just going to look around if you don't mind.
If you need anything, just follow the sound of falling inventory. You'll find me eventually.
What can you tell me about Gagarin?
Gagarin? It was a military town until the end of the Colony War. Mechs were our specialty. Everyone always blabbers about Mars making the highest performance machines. But if you needed a system that wouldn't let you down in a pinch, you piloted a Gagarin. But that all dried up when the mechs were banned with the armistice. Now, we've got these new firms coming in. Arcmight, Centauri Mills. Claim they're here to revitalize the city. Which is funny, since their employees refuse to step foot in most of it.
So what was Gagarin like back when they still made mechs?
Plenty more competition for stores like mine, that's for sure. UC had a lot more money to throw around in those days. During the war, I couldn't keep the shelves stocked. At first, because of all the demand. But later, because the Freestar Collective flotillas were so damn good at picking off UC merchant craft. But the biggest difference now? The quiet. Not just because most of the forges and mines shut down. It was the testing. Firms used to drive their prototype mechs out into the canyons, way beyond the city. But you could still hear the guns all the way from here. It was like, shoo, thunder. So when the thunder stopped, well, so did Gagarin in a way.
I mean, Gagarin has a chance to become something new now. That seems pretty exciting to me.
Good way to think about it. Hopefully I'll be around long enough to see the end result.
I mean, you never know. So let's see what you have for sale.
Plenty on offer.
I doubt you have... you have... rare pistol. Nothing in the suits. Aid. Emergency kits. What else? You have 4 potatoes, but no, it does not matter anymore. I still have the potatoes actually in my inventory, so it's not that I started eating them, but it's annoying. Get your digipix, resources, we're fine. At least I got some stuff. Okay, so looks like it's all here in the town to check for this guy for delivery.
Courier 8148 detected. Error. You have already checked in at this drop-off location. Please resume standard route.
I thought for a second maybe this would be...
What? I look like the welcoming committee or
in
something?
another...
Get out of my face.
Wonder if there are any mining jobs on Mars
on
these
other
days.
planets as well, but if it's just here, I'm fine.
Error.
Well,
You have already checked in at this location. Please resume route.
Okay, we'll resume
one of those
that in
corporate
just a
drones?
second. You...
Gagarin doesn't want you.
I cannot chat with you at all. You're just a citizen, gotcha. Right, Lizzie?
Looking for a drink? Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine spritz or whatever, you can hop right back on your ship to New Atlantis.
I'm fine. You got something against folks from the Atlantis, though?
Not as a rule, no. Just the ones that come to Gagarin and want to change it. And those folks usually ask for disgusting, overly complicated drinks. You one of them?
No, not my style. But I'll look at your menu, sure.
Menu. You're funny. Here's what I've got.
Do you have actually anything interesting? Fried pickles. That's pretty much it. Anything else? What's going on around Gagarin these days?
Bunch of corporate marionettes moving in, setting up shop. They think we're just a bunch of cheap factories and dumb labor that'll leap at whatever scraps they toss us. But Gagarins are tough by default. We've got exactly zero need of corporate condescension.
So you own the bar then?
Sure do. I came into some money right around the time the war ended. Places were selling for nothing. Every person with credits was flying to New Atlantis. I got this place for a wink and a nod. Have been slinging drinks the way I like 'em ever since.
Anything I can do to help around?
Lucky you. I've got a little project I could use some help with. You've seen all the neckties and power suits wandering around town? Feels like they're everywhere. And while I like a bunch of stuck-up New Atlantean MBAs defiling my city as much as I enjoy unmedicated dental surgery, they've got the credits. So sooner or later, I'm going to need to start serving them, or someone else will.
I mean, yeah, makes sense to me. If they're not going anywhere, we might as well benefit.
There's this ship whose crew had to ditch mid-flight. I presume it's some kind of luxury liner because it's supposedly got an impressive collection of booze on it. I want you to go to the ship, find the best stuff on board, and bring it to me. Anything else on the ship is yours to keep. Plus, I'll throw in some credits for your trouble.
Anything else you can tell me about this ship?
My rumor was light on details. Got to be some kind of lesser luxury craft, a pleasure yacht or the like. Not going to find the sort of beverages I'm after on anything else.
And where'd you get this tip? And you think the ship's even still out there?
My contact's reliable. More than that, not your job to know.
I see. Okay, tell me where I can find it.
Exactly what I was hoping to hear. You'll find the ship doing laps around Grissom. And be careful. I'm not paying for broken bottles, okay?
Okay. So does that mean I need to, like, board it? Huh. Hopefully I can do that and I'm not gonna destroy the ship by mistake.
My time is Arkmite's time, and Arkmite's time is
already
very
talked with
valuable.
you.
You from off-world?
There was another guy.
Protective equipment is required for all factory staff.
Just a citizen.
Apparently, the corporate execs are talking about building their own priority catwalks above the city. You been up there? Good luck.
Some magnet, right. Nothing of interest around here. Or what I can gather.
Been an uptick in strongly worded.
Just a citizen.
I'm on break.
Foundry terminals, okay. Guest. Geologist, no open positions. Mechanical engineer. Faces, mining corporations. Oh! Hello, breach of contract. Okay. 3 matches, 2039. Hold up, there were more. Inactive, mine, age, 363, download coordinates. Did I just get Barrett's side quest?
Can't believe my break is...
Was I supposed to get it now, or... I feel I kinda skipped a step.
All these fancy new businesses going up, and we still can't
Said
get
she
them
would
to
be
open
expecting
up our
us.
chunks.
I think I might have skipped a step or two. And I'm okay, I guess. The law officers.
Check-in accepted. You are late, courier. Please complete delivery and proceed along your route.
Welcome to the Vanguard recruitment office.
Hey.
Here to join the cause. If
I
you've
mean,
got a
already
ship
are.
and the metal to help keep UC systems safe, the Vanguard has got a place for you.
I'm already in the Vanguard. I'm not gonna ask what's the Vanguard because you already know.
Ah, pleasure to meet you, Captain. So then, to what do I owe the visit?
What'd you do before you were a recruiter?
UC Marine Corps. Served in the Colony War. I can't talk about the specifics, but I'm proud of what I was able to do. Being a part of something bigger than myself made me who I am today. Living in the war zone, you get a better idea of the value of life, of working together with others, of your own strengths. I'm still processing my experiences and how they changed my life to this day.
And what brought you here?
My family's actually lived here since the place was first settled. Gagarin's seen a lot in that time. Wasn't too long ago, this was a booming manufacturing town, churning out mechs for the UC. That all went belly up when the technology was banned post-colony war. Now we've got these outside firms buying up the old factories, bringing in new money. Honestly, I think we'll see this place get a real facelift in our lifetimes.
Anything for me to work on?
I'd love to get some more people coming in the door. Any interest in helping me distribute some recruiting materials to a couple local concerns?
Sure.
You'll be dropping off recruitment kits to 3 people. Lizzie Aheo at the local watering hole, Chief Pretorius at the security office, and Dr. Keala over at the clinic. I'll pay you for the legwork, but I'll throw in some extra if you can get them to guarantee they'll actually put the materials up. That all sound like it's in your wheelhouse?
Sounds easy enough. But any suggestions on convincing them to share the materials?
If I knew how to do that, I wouldn't have to pay someone. But I trust you'll figure something out. So, does that mean you'll do it?
Yep.
Good. Once you're
We already
done,
met
come
them.
back here. I'll have your credits waiting.
Thought for a second I thought cred stick. Okay. I'm still not gonna talk with Barrett just yet. Terrible coffee. We only have one more waypoint to check. She's down there. Where is the ladder? Through here? Yeah, perfect. Is this inside here? Oh.
Well, looks like we've hit a dead end.
Oh.
Check-in accepted. Please continue along your route.
Holy moly.
courier.
I'm gonna take the credits, sure. This is empty.
Well, they don't need it now.
Jesus. He got brutally.
So whenever the Archmite factory's online, my water gets real spotty.
That is a problem. You'll want to start at Town Hall. They should be able to get you a grievance form.
Grievance form. All right, I'll start there. Thanks, officer. Gagarin's not an easy place to live. finally be getting
And
some.
there's actually more downstairs. Right. Sure, I'll talk with Lizzie first for the other quest UC wants you.
You ever read about the early history of spaceflight?
Anything on that ship other than the booze? Yours
So
for the taking.
familiar sometimes.
Well, again, am I headed to find this booze?
The ship carrying the liquor is currently doing laps around Grissom, or so my rumor claims. But beyond its location and contents, I honestly don't have a lot of information about the thing.
Right. In the meantime, I have some UC military recruitment materials.
More of these things? Fine. Give them here. I'll make sure they find their way to the incinerator with the earlier batches.
Oh, hold up. You should hang up these posters and I'll tell you why.
Oh, yeah? Fine. Let's discuss.
Folks come here when they're down on the luck. The military is a chance to improve their lot.
Plenty around here who could use some more stability, that's for sure.
And I bet Zinaida will be plenty grateful if you hung this up.
Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to help her out. She does tip well.
Yep, that's what I like to hear.
I'm still willing to talk. Okay, I'll put up the damn posters. Now buzz off before I regret my decision.
Thank you. I'll make sure I get that booze for you. Then... Wait, did I enter the Centauri
I've got
Mules?
applications in at Archmite and
I know I
Reliant.
said I'd
And I
have
know most of the other
No.
outfits, so...
I don't think so.
You know, I've been so busy. I
Executive.
still haven't gotten outside the city limits.
But nobody
No,
here?
it doesn't
I
sound
thought
like
maybe I
I'm
would find a
missing
guy.
much. I'm throwing
Maybe
off the
down
catwalk.
here.
You've got my word.
You another investor
Wait, what
on
happened
tour
here?
or something?
Real scorcher today, isn't it?
Okay, no one of interest around here. Alright. Medical should be there. You're cleaned.
You want to know what I think about all these?
You still here, Chief? Yes.
Could use a little chit-chat after the day I've had.
Yeah, let's
Help you
chat.
with something?
Yep, I'm here to give you some military recruitment materials.
News in it that start coming from my people sooner or later. Sure. Give 'em here. I'll throw 'em up in the office.
You don't want to haggle or argue?
Yup. That old piece of leather necks helped me out of more jams than I care to remember. I owe her.
Yep, thanks.
Sure. Just tell Zeneda she's buying my next drink, alright?
I mean, had a feeling that she would accept with no issues.
You have any problems, you should talk to Chief Praetor.
Then hold up. Still need to talk with Barrett, sure.
Yes.
Then it was
She'll help you
the
out.
doctor? She's not here. Oh. I completely missed you. You're just out here.
I'm Dr. Kayala. Are you a new patient? If you're a UC citizen, I can look you up, get your benefits processed once we've done a workup.
Not sure I follow.
Oh, well, the UC subsidizes the costs of all services for its citizens, healthcare and beyond. Hard part is, you've got to earn your citizenship first, doing some job for the UC for X number of years. I got mine serving as a doctor in an at-need area, as they lovingly refer to Gagarin. Other folks, they've done it through scientific service, diplomatic posts. Heck, you could even go over and talk to Zeneda about joining the Vanguard. They'll get you your citizenship in no time flat. Or so says Zeneda.
Well, it's all true. mean, we already are a citizen, so... Well, I'm not exactly here to talk about that. Well, not directly. I'm just here to drop some recruitment materials.
Ah. Zenaida warned me this day might be coming. Look, I presume you're not getting paid if I refuse delivery. So here, I'll take them. I'm not about to pull credits out of someone else's pockets. But this is a medical office. I can't in good conscience hang those things up. First, do no harm and all.
Why not put them up? More wounded means more money for you, right?
I think you've been gravely misinformed about what a doctor does. Now, I'm just not comfortable posting this sort of material around the office, all right?
Maybe there's something I can say to convince you to put this up?
I think you're just wasting your time here.
I mean, you're not just helping me out there. You're helping out one of your neighbors.
Zenaida always has been one of the good ones around here.
And it's not like there's a war going on right now. These people wouldn't be getting launched into the trenches.
That's not a bad point. It's not like they'd be heading off to the front lines. All right, I'll put them up. Tell Zenaida she wins, okay?
Thank you. Right, but... let's talk about the package and see if that ends the quest or I'm gonna get a follow-up. Right, Helena, I have a bit of a bad news.
Back at last. Did you find the courier? And more importantly, my package?
Think you might need to work on those priorities a bit.
I'm sorry if my straightforwardness offends you. Now, did you find the man or not?
I like that Barrett is downstairs and they're looking through the floor. Yeah, he's dead, unfortunately, and whatever was inside your package is gone.
My God, dead? Well, I suppose that explains why my employee, Mr. Maximoff, disappeared so suddenly. And why the tracking beacon I installed on his ship was detected fleeing the planet. Here, your payment for finding the courier. It seems you've got some chops when it comes to investigation. What would you say to finding Mr. Maximoff for me? Seeing what he knows about where our data might have wandered off to.
Wait, he's the guy that was the front desk then, right? Also, don't you think this is more of a job for UC security?
Oh, I'll be informing UC security, but speedy results don't appear to be their forte. I need Mr. Maximoff tracked down and my package recovered, and I need it now. Can I count on you to handle that?
Then why exactly did you install a tracking device on your employee's ship in the first place?
Mr. Maximoff was, and may still be, one of Reliant's most ambitious young executives. His business is Reliant's business. If he was to do something rash, like run off with Reliant's confidential and proprietary data, then it's our responsibility to know that. Hence the tracker, and why I'd appreciate your help in confirming if that's the case or not.
All right, I'll find him.
Excellent. Mr. Maximoff, Bonifant, appears to have set down on another world here in Alpha Centauri, Hawley. Go there and see what he may know on the subject of our fallen courier and our missing data.
Will do. Alright. Then what quest did you select? Okay, return to Zenaida. Perfect. Let's complete that one quick, and then I'll talk with Barrett. Oh, that's a nice statue over there.
Don't let Lizzie scare you. She's mostly all bark. Mostly. You managed to get those materials passed out? Folks didn't give you too much trouble, I hope.
Far from it. I convinced everyone to put them up also. Should be rolling in new recruits.
Really? Never thought in a million years Lizzie and Doc Keala would play ball. Good work. Here, what I owe you for the deliveries. And for your top-notch negotiation skills. Thanks again for helping out.
You're welcome. So this is return to the guy for last resort. Okay, so where exactly would be armored transport, and there's would be the other guy. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna leave the conversation with Barrett for the next episode, and maybe have the next episode focused on his quest. For now, let's get Lizzie's drink first.
Righty.
You're not an enemy just yet. Also, your engines and grav drive are off? Huh. Don't like this. Has it already been ransacked?
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Looks like the crew did everything they could to save this ship.
But is there anyone still here then? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, okay. There goes the gravity. Not sure if this is a good time to do this, but sure. We have this and this. Nothing else. Oh, that's a magazine. Huh, okay, gravity is going on and off.
Just your semi-regular reminder of the fragility of life in space.
SOS. Okay. We do have enemies around here. Hello, boyos.
As long as the credits keep rolling, glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
Ah, hello.
Only way in this puppy is to restore the power.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Nice. Because technically with the Crimson Fleet, we're not gonna fight.
Always looking for the next mark.
Awesome. Okay, this is an interesting side quest, or how we're doing things. A bit annoying with the gravity going on and off though.
Does the UC really think system scares us? As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
I need an ice pack. Or 10. I'm burning up.
Okay. This lift is not working.
See that hatch? Wonder if we can get to it.
Huh. So hold up then. So I can't open this at all. But I have the waypoint up there. Not seeing any hatches. Ah, you mean this one? Oh, never mind. Actually, that was a door. I thought it was a hatch. Whoops. My bad. My bad. My bad. Ah, hold up. Gotcha. So now I can actually go up like this because of the gravity. Interesting. So now we're up here.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Any more pirates? Sure. Nothing of interest on that mannequin. Cardi B Barrett. Check. Oh.
All yours.
Yeah, okay, that guy had a gruesome death.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
Yeah, we could have tried. Right. That down here. Hey, this is taking a bit more longer than expected. This door is completely fudged.
Does the UC really think system scares us?
Rescue protocol is en route. Okay. Pardon, Barrett, come on.
Well, this is a fight.
I think. Yeah, open this door. I'm assuming this is. Yeah, shortcut. Aha! And now I need to wait for the gravity. I'm just gonna have to go to this one. Body stopped. Come on, game. Don't have time to lose around here. Ooh. Right. It actually took longer than I wanted. Holy moly, this is quite a long trip. Finally, damn, we are here. He opened that door. Wait, I don't have a shortcut directly from here, really? really need to... Can I actually push this? Where was it? Grab dash.
Show off. Do it
So
again.
I cannot push that one. Okay. I guess we go back the way we came from. Come on. Don't get stuck in a stupid way. Thank you. Alright, pardon me guys. Okay, we have this door open. And now I still need to get up. Oh, this door is... Need to unlock with digipix. Okay. Do I have a single? I do have. I have two, if needed. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be one single, then that one that I used first. Looks like with this, another single. Not that way. And then these two by the looks of it. Then looks like something like this. Yeah, four. Let me guess, it's gonna be some contraband. Or not. Right, I'm not gonna take grenades and whatnot. I have plenty of. Okay, this door is completely fudged. Yeah, I'll take that one. Okay. Sure, I'll take it. Bandages. Box set. It's an interesting rifle. Alright, boys and girls, all yours. I'm just gonna go directly to cockpit. Okay. That's weird.
Nice. Clean sip there.
Right. So we have that one. I need to go to Holly for the other guy. This is just return to Lizzie. Yeah, I'm just gonna select Mr. Mark. And I'm gonna leave it here for this episode. We're gonna start the next episode when I'm gonna land on Holly to find this guy. And then maybe quickly jump back to Paradiso to finish this quest, and then get back to Gagarin to give Lizzie her stuff, and then of course speak with Barrett. But that'll be for next time. For now, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. But as always, don't forget to take care.